On July 20th at 7:14 p.m., a package was rerouted from your address to another city. Inside was something only meant for you. Archangel Michael says, a shift in your timeline occurred at 7:14 p.m. on July 20th. Something meant to arrive at your doorstep was intercepted in silence. The package was not just ordinary, it contained more than you could imagine. This delivery was never meant to change hands, but a secret force intervened without alert. They rerouted it swiftly to another city, erasing traces like it was never supposed to belong to you. But divine eyes caught it all. Heaven marked this item for you long ago. It was sent after deep intercessions, hidden prayers, and unseen approvals. But it slipped from the map by human interference and now lies in foreign hands. Inside that package was a sealed envelope, wax-stamped with your spiritual signature. Not your home address, but your energy signature. That's why the interception caused a cosmic alarm. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Someone knew the contents. They anticipated its arrival before even you were informed. They've been watching the patterns of your life for weeks in secret. They were not just guessing. They had help. Someone near you whispered when your package would be dispatched. This betrayal is closer than your shadow. Archangel Michael says, a document inside this package had the capacity to reopen an old door shut years ago. A door that could reverse generational misfortunes. A document with divine implications was smuggled into darkness. But a shift is happening now. The one who rerouted it thought you wouldn't know. But heaven is giving you this message before midnight to reclaim what's yours. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Your name was etched on the container in golden ink. The tracking label was changed. It was not a glitch, it was a calculated action. They wanted this to never reach you. They feared you'd unlock something major. Because once you read that message inside, you would become someone unstoppable. The city where it was rerouted is not random. It's a city where a familiar face has settled recently. They are holding what they think they deserve. But the vibration of your truth is making their hands tremble. The power attached to that package cannot belong to anyone else. This is why unusual delays have surrounded their household ever since. Type Amen to get blessing 444. On July 19th, they first tried to intercept it digitally. But they failed. So they made one phone call to someone working at the regional dispatch. The call lasted only 88 seconds. That's all it took. The person on the other end didn't ask many questions, just did what was asked. Your location was manually altered. Someone who knows your routines told them what hour the courier would arrive. It was orchestrated with a cold calmness. They've done this before, but never with something divine. This time, the energy was different. This time, the consequences are divine. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Archangel Michael says, do not panic. What was taken from you temporarily has begun to boomerang. You will be compensated not just with return, but with elevation. They didn't just take a package. They interfered with a divine cycle. But when heaven is the sender, any tampering triggers spiritual penalties. Since 7:14 p.m., their nights haven't been the same. Something invisible is pressing on their conscience. One of them has already started having vivid dreams about you holding that very item. That's no coincidence. That's divine confrontation. The angels assigned to your destiny have started surrounding the wrong hands. Type Amen to get blessing 555. One woman involved in this theft has started to fear exposure. She was not supposed to be part of it. She just agreed out of desperation. But now she's hearing your name everywhere. Her phone showed your initials 3 times without reason. She's waking up in sweat. There's a magnetic field returning all stolen vibrations to you. This field will manifest as a miracle in your life by July 27th. What was stolen is on its way to either be returned or replaced, but in a way that honors your original timeline. The delay only built more divine fire. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Inside the package, besides the document, was an object. A small crystalline token charged with protective energy. It was hand-prepared during a rare alignment. The one holding it now cannot tap into its power. They thought it was just pretty. But to them, it is useless, because it was activated only for your energy signature. You'll soon find out who orchestrated this plot. One name will emerge unexpectedly. It will come to you through someone's slip of the tongue. Heaven is preparing that moment for your eyes and ears alone. When it happens, don't confront, just observe and let the divine handle it. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, this isn't just a stolen package. This is a marker of how your spiritual inheritance is being targeted. But this time, the counterattack has begun already. Every step they took to deter this delivery opened new trails of divine justice. They watched you with the intent to confuse you. But now they are the ones losing direction. On July 20th at 11:11 p.m., the same person will receive a call. The voice on the line will bring panic instead of victory. That call will alter everything. It will reveal that the divine has stepped in. The package is coming back with a companion, something even greater. Type Amen to get blessing 101. The reason you're seeing this message is because your spirit has been calling for truth. Your name echoes in spiritual places you haven't even entered physically. Even without the object, you are being upgraded. Even without the letter, the knowledge will find you. Because destiny is data, it rewrites itself when tampered. 3 people touch that box. Each of them will face a different outcome. One will confess, one will fall ill, and one will try to return it secretly. But it won't matter. Because you'll be moved to a higher dimension of grace. What was stolen will be remembered as the trigger to your next elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 313. By July 25th, a new letter will arrive. Not through a courier, but through someone unexpected. This time, it won't be rerouted. That person will appear anxious. Their hands will shake when they pass you the envelope. They will say very little. But the moment you hold it, you will feel it. A pulse will run through your fingers. It will be like meeting something that always belonged to you. Inside, the truth will be handwritten. A key instruction that will cause a shift in your finances and relationships. The very sentence meant for you alone. Type Amen to get blessing 808. The angels have traced every movement. Your case was taken up by 3 divine watchers. They have seen this before, but never this bold. They've placed a spiritual lock on your future items. No one can intercept them again. Any hand that touches them wrongly will be exposed. You'll receive a vision soon. Maybe in a dream. You'll see a silver thread snapping from one person and attaching to you. That will be your confirmation. The energy is being recalled. The timeline is being restored. What was missing is magnetized back to you. Type Amen to get blessing 606. Archangel Michael says, you are now under heightened surveillance, not by humans, but by heaven's elite guardians. The time for your innocence to suffer delays is over. You've crossed the trial by theft. Now comes the redemption by fire. The ones who doubted you will see the return and tremble. There's a blessing attached to this pain. The stolen object may be forgotten by them, but not by you. Its memory has carved a deeper spiritual authority in you. From this moment, no one will steal what heaven plants for you. Not by force, not by lie, not by charm. This incident marks the last time something of yours gets diverted. Type Amen to get blessing 717. And the person who changed the delivery address will soon face a mirror. A situation where something important to them goes missing. It's not revenge, it's reflection. You'll be shown their identity in pieces. You'll hear their name in places you never expected. When you do, nod silently. You're not meant to react. You're meant to rise. The package that was meant for your doorstep wasn't just an item. It was a sign. A sign that you were chosen for elevation. Even if tampered with, your promise can't be cancelled. The delay will double your recognition. Type Amen to get blessing 232. By next week, you will begin to sense it. The air around you will feel charged. Your senses will sharpen without reason. You will find feathers or coins in odd places. Your electronics may flicker. You're not losing it, you're aligning. Because your spirit now recognizes the restoration process. It is happening at rapid speed. They tried to stop the mail, but they couldn't stop the miracle. From now on, speak boldly. Move with assurance. The person who rerouted it tried to steal your moment, but your entire season is being rewritten now. Type Amen to get blessing 818. The object meant for you still remembers you. Its vibration is seeking its origin. You are that origin. This is not a coincidence. The moment it was taken, a divine response was triggered. You're not helpless, you're protected. Archangel Michael says, you are no longer the same as you were before 7:14 p.m. on July 20th. That moment caused an awakening that will echo throughout your life. A parcel was lost, but a warrior was awakened. A piece of paper vanished, but your destiny just caught fire. Prepare now. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. From this night forward, you will feel the shifting of unseen blocks. The interference that was placed between you and what was yours is breaking. The spiritual grip that held back your inheritance is being shattered one finger at a time. You may begin to feel emotional without knowing why. That's because your soul recognizes something is being returned. You may even cry out of nowhere, it's your spirit finally relaxing. They will try to act like nothing happened. But their actions will betray them. One of them will avoid your eyes entirely the next time they cross your path. Someone else will speak too much and say something they were never supposed to. That will be your sign. Don't argue, just listen. Let them expose themselves in their own trap. Type Amen to get blessing 434. Your destiny is guarded now by a higher court. No human command can block what heaven has re-released. This time, you will receive it face to face. There's another package, yes, a second one, that was prepared in secret the moment the first one was lost. It's not just a replacement. It's an enhanced version. The message inside it is direct and carries precise instructions for your next chapter. Someone will personally hand it to you in a place you wouldn't expect. That person will be nervous. They were chosen not for loyalty, but for redemption. Their soul will feel pulled toward your frequency. Watch how they look at you. It will confirm they were sent. Type Amen to get blessing 535. This will not just restore your confidence, it will awaken your authority. That which you were hesitant to step into will suddenly feel natural. You will start to speak differently. Your voice will carry more weight. People will listen without even understanding why. Because what was meant for you is back, and your vibration will show it. You won't have to tell anyone about the package, they'll sense something changed. Even your enemies will begin to withdraw. They will no longer feel comfortable plotting. Because the one who was left out is now fully aligned. Type Amen to get blessing 303. A spiritual courier is already on its way. Not in the form of mail trucks, but through a moment that heaven will interrupt. In that interruption, you will receive the divine signal. It may be a number repeating, a song playing when you least expect it, or a voice saying your name without knowing you. That's your activation moment. Be ready. Don't dismiss the signs. They may come soft, but they hold thunder. You were not just selected to receive, you were anointed to carry. And what you carry will change more lives than your own. Because this package held more than paper. It carried a portal. Type Amen to get blessing 636. You'll notice electronics acting strange. Delays in connection. Sudden silence in crowded places. That's not just technical, it's spiritual recalibration happening around you. Your aura is being shielded. Your path is being redrawn. What was detoured has now sparked a deeper elevation. The ones who thought they got away will soon realize they interfered with the divine. And divine interruptions come with divine consequences. They'll watch your name surface. They'll hear people speak about you with honor. They'll realize what they tried to steal is now multiplying in your life. Type Amen to get blessing 121. Archangel Michael says, from now forward, your energy will repel deception. The spiritual thieves who once moved undetected will now be caught in their own traps. What they meant for delay has ignited your divine acceleration. The very hour they changed the address is the hour they triggered your overflow. Soon, you'll receive a text or call that seems random. But when you see the name, your body will react. You'll know, this is connected to what was taken. Don't confront. Just listen. Smile. Heaven is using their words to build your testimony. Type Amen to get blessing 717. The second delivery will carry more than physical objects. It will carry prophetic weight. You'll feel the pressure of responsibility, but also the joy of completion. When you open it, your memory will awaken. You'll remember dreams you forgot. Names will come to mind. Ideas you left behind will surge back. It's all been preserved. None of it is lost. Not even time, because God is restoring that too. There is a journal entry you once wrote. In it, you described a dream that made no sense then. It's about to make perfect sense now. Type Amen to get blessing 909. Everything they did to stop this only activated your calling. Every attempt to silence your breakthrough echoed louder in spiritual dimensions. What they buried is now blooming. What they hid is now glowing. What they rerouted is returning stronger than before. Watch how the atmosphere shifts when you walk in. That's not arrogance, it's assignment. You carry a frequency that no thief can copy. Their hands touch the box, but not your favor. Their minds schemed, but never outmatched the divine. You were, and still are, the rightful recipient. Type Amen to get blessing 626. The whispers are starting. Someone has already mentioned your name twice in confusion. They don't understand how you're still rising after what was done. Soon, they'll realize. You weren't depending on the delivery. You were connected to the source. And the source never runs dry. Even when items are stolen, your oil keeps flowing. Even when words are twisted, your truth stays pure. Archangel Michael says, you are walking into the hour where everything lost returns multiplied. Everything stolen becomes sacred. And everything delayed becomes divine fire. Type Amen to get blessing 848. You'll soon be invited into a space you were once excluded from. A voice will say, we never expected this to go your way. But inside, they'll know why. What was hidden is about to be announced. What was ignored is about to be promoted. Your name is not only returning to the record, it's being printed in bold. Every spiritual signature that was erased is now glowing again. That golden ink is being restored in full view. The divine label on your promise is now unremovable. They rerouted a package, but they couldn't reroute your power. And now, heaven has declared a double portion over you. Type Amen to get blessing 757. So, lift your head. Clean your tears. The package was a symbol, but your faith is the gateway. There's a knock coming soon. Maybe from a stranger. Maybe from someone who wronged you. Open it with strength. You don't need revenge, you have revelation. You don't need control, you have covenant. And no theft can override covenant. This moment is the start of a season where your name carries weight, your hands carry grace, and your heart carries truth that no rerouting can silence. Type Amen to get blessing 383. You will look back at July 20th not with pain, but as the spark of realignment. What you thought you missed was actually multiplied behind the veil. A divine stamp is now on everything you touch. That package was just a trigger. The miracle was never the box, it was what it awakened in you. So don't chase what left, stand still and let it return. Don't fear what they took, watch what God gives. This time, it won't just be mail. It will be a mantle. And this time, no one can intercept it. By the final week of this month, there will be a change in the energy of your environment. The temperature in your room might shift without reason. Your heart may beat a little faster when a certain object or person comes close. These are not mere feelings, they are confirmations. Your soul is responding to divine alignment. What they redirected in the physical realm is now returning through supernatural means. The next time you walk past a mirror, something about your reflection will feel different. That's because the energy around you is no longer the same. You've stepped into recovery mode, and everything lost is being magnetically drawn back. There is someone watching you from a distance, someone involved in the rerouting. Their guilt is turning into curiosity. They are beginning to wonder how you're still standing, how your light hasn't gone dim. Type Amen to get blessing 919. That person will soon feel forced to come forward. Not because they want to, but because their soul can't hold the weight anymore. Their silence is cracking. They will send a message, not to apologize, but to check in. You'll know exactly who it is. Don't respond in anger. Let your peace convict them deeper than your words ever could. One of them even took a photo of the package before handing it over. They didn't do it for memories. They did it for insurance, afraid of what might happen. Now that image is causing them restlessness. They keep looking at it, asking if they made a mistake. They did. And heaven is making sure they never forget. Type Amen to get blessing 383. Archangel Michael says, your protection was never in the object, but in the authority heaven placed inside your soul. The parcel may have moved cities, but your purpose never moved an inch. Even now, your name is being spoken with reverence in the invisible. The same name they tried to delete from a record is now echoing in places they can't reach. You're not rising by accident. You're rising because every attempt to push you down has fueled your divine flight. Even their interference has become your ignition. The location where they sent the package is now under a spiritual fog. Nothing is blooming there. Because they housed what didn't belong to them, and it came with divine restrictions. Type Amen to get blessing 676. You will begin to notice unexpected favor opening up. Emails you weren't expecting. A message about an opportunity. A meeting that seems random but is completely prophetic. That's the replacement in motion. Heaven never leaves you in lack. If one path closes, 3 more open. But this time, they lead you to better doors. The package was merely a vehicle. The real gift was the authority attached to it. And now that you've passed the test of delay, you are stepping into acceleration. Even the way you walk will change. You won't rush. You won't chase. Because what's yours is catching up to you with fire in its steps. Type Amen to get blessing 454. The very system they used to redirect the item is glitching now. Reports are showing inconsistencies. Deliveries are missing. Someone tried to manipulate divine timing and now they're facing the backlash. A man connected to the rerouting is losing sleep. Every time he closes his eyes, he sees the golden envelope he diverted. He hears your name in his dreams, whispered by voices he cannot silence. He thought it was just an order. Just a favor for someone else. But now he's realizing, he interfered with a calling. A sacred moment. A timeline never meant to be touched. There is a woman who assisted. She's been silent, but inside, she's breaking. She has started experiencing strange headaches and spiritual heaviness she can't explain. Type Amen to get blessing 818. They rerouted a delivery, but heaven rerouted their peace. That's the cost of touching a chosen one's path. They didn't just hold your item, they held back your next level. But only for a moment. Because heaven never leaves promises suspended forever. The system is correcting itself. And now, a divine courier, one not bound by GPS or physical routes, is carrying your new confirmation. It will not arrive in a box, but in a moment that will stop your breath. You'll feel it. You'll know it. It will be unlike anything before. And it will feel like justice wrapped in warmth. Type Amen to get blessing 202. This moment was predestined to reveal the true characters around you. Those who celebrated your delay are about to choke on your success. Those who stayed silent will wish they had spoken up. Because your rise will be loud. It will be undeniable. Even those who tried to dim you will be forced to applaud you. You won't have to prove anything. Your presence will be your proof. The atmosphere will shift when you speak. People will lean in. They'll want to hear how you overcame. Don't hold back. Speak with power. Because this isn't just about a package anymore. This is about showing the world what happens when a child of destiny is tampered with. Type Amen to get blessing 474. Archangel Michael says, prepare your space. Rearrange your surroundings. Something tangible is coming that needs room. This isn't just spiritual. Physical manifestations are about to erupt. You'll receive not only what was taken, but more than you imagined. You're not waiting anymore. You're receiving. And the one who rerouted your blessing will now watch it be poured back into your hands tenfold. They tried to make you wait longer. But now they will be forced to watch you arrive earlier. Heaven does not delay in vain, it multiplies in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 535. A voice from your past will soon resurface. Not to hurt you, but to reveal a truth. They will mention the package, not knowing you already knew. Let them speak. Don't interrupt. Because what they reveal is going to expose more than you thought possible. There was more at stake than just the contents. That box was symbolic of your next life chapter. They knew it. That's why they intervened. But no one can stop a flame once it's lit. And your flame has now turned to fire. No more whispers. No more lies. Only your rise. Type Amen to get blessing 282. When you receive the next thing sent to you, whether big or small, touch it with intention. Speak over it. Bless it. Because it carries the compensation for the detour. You'll feel it in your bones that this is not normal. This is restoration. What was lost is now activated. And every eye that doubted you is about to witness your divine glow. They wanted silence. But heaven is giving you a platform. This is not just justice, it's declaration. You are not forgotten. You are reclaimed. And now, you walk in victory no thief can interrupt.